Welcome. Today we will be talking about Balin Cloud, which is a no-code solution and can be used for building any type of business applications. So to explain the application, we will take the example of material management system which we have built for one of our clients, SBAPL, Sri Balaji Aluminium Private Limited, which deals in manufacturing and supplying of aluminum alloy ingots, which are extensively used in automobile industries and in making bowls, fasteners, etc. This client needs to manage their stock, track vendors, move items inside and outside different plants. And so they were using a very old technology system and they wanted to build a new one as quickly as possible, and we accomplished that by using Balin. So I'll show you how it's done. For that, we'll take a very simple form to explain everything. So let us take the simplest form here, that is the item list. So in this item list, you can see a lot of items are being placed with their item codes, group, category, and you can see few buttons as well: add button, edit button, delete button. So how all these buttons are placed, how this view comes, and how the entry happens. So we'll show you in the admin part. So this is the admin, and the admin comprises of forms, views and flows, and we'll start with the forms first. So in the forms, you can see all the item fields that are actually visible in the user view. So creating a field is very simple in Balin Cloud. We just need to add one field, need to name it, and select the type of field. So whatever fields required for any software development, all those fields are actually given here. So we can choose one of these and we can save it. Okay. Now when we go here, we see all these columns which are known as fields are actually derived from here. So now when we come to this, and this is how it looks, all those fields. So now we have given this as a view, a tabular view. So how it's given, will move to the view section of the admin. So in the view part, you can see all the columns are placed here which are relevant to this: the item code, name, group, category, base unit, HSN code and tax rate. So we can see there are three buttons here: add button, edit button and delete button. So all those buttons are actually used from here in the events part of the views. So we have different options for having a button: global button, link, column, delete record, forward record. So we have used the edit. So that is a forward record, means if a form is already filled up and we need to edit that form, so that's why we have used the forward record. And if you want to delete it, so we have used the delete record. And if you want to add a new record, that's why it has been given a global button. So like this. And in existing, if we see, we edit here, it comes like this. So here the interesting part comes, that without writing a piece of code, how all the forms are actually getting related with each other and being opened or edited or get added accordingly. So here comes the flows. In flow, you can see that we have actually created the item as a one node and add item and edit item as one node. So this is how the behavior when we click the button add or edit actually is governed by this mode: this add and edit and delete. So while we click on one of the nodes, we can see various options here. We can name it, and every node can be a form, view, action or embedded. We can use form when we need to submit some data. While displaying any data, we need to use view, and sometimes non-visual elements like sending an email, sending an SMS, then we use the action here. And we can set a record limit of the data view as well. Also we can set conditions like if this item is approved, only show that item. So we can actually instruct the system to show only those items. And then there is a layout structure. So we have used the table view for now, but we can switch to Kanban view, form view and card view as well. So let me show you the card view now. So if we apply this, and if I go here, just let me refresh. So you can see a different layout structure here. The user management system is also very well defined in Balin Cloud. If we go to users option, we can see all the users that we have created in the admin, and we can actually assign every node to a particular role. Next, we will move to conditions, functions and expressions. First, we will see expression and conditions, and both are present in forms. So in expression, what we can do, we can actually have a summation or a product of the fields that are present in the form. So for example, if we go to a different form here, let me go here in the quotation part. So I can see a lot of expressions that are built. So for example, we can take this one, amount. So amount is always the price into quantity. So these kind of expressions can be created here. And if you move to conditions, there can be numerous kind of conditions where, say for example, if the stock is getting exhausted, trigger an email, something like that. So we can set conditions like that as well. And let's move to the functions now, that is present in views. So in functions, we can have a summation of all the stock items that are present in a particular plant. So these kind of criteria can be set. Now I'll show you that how forms are previewed in different devices and how we can customize the design of the forms. So we'll click preview. This is how it will look in the desktop. This is in the tabular view and in the mobile view. We can play with some colors, the font colors, the border colors, text color, and we can also change font sizes as well. We've also got the print options on the forms as well. So if we come here and so we can take a print out of this, we can save it as PDF as well. Hope you have got some idea about the Balin Cloud solution. For any suggestions, queries, please let us know. Thank you.